everyone. Happy Sunday. Sunday fun day. Right? Is it Sunday fun day?
It is.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Kayla.
I'm Nancy.
And we are Stamping Before Anything Else, aka Stamping Bay, a mother-daughter team that is here to bring some joy to your creativity through our laughs and crafts. And guess what? We've got a newish craft room. Can you see? I'm gonna move out of the way for you. Isn't it look cool? Oh my goodness.
We got the pink back, guys.
We got the pink background back finally.
Yeah.
We have been meaning to do this for the last 2 years.
2 years.
We have lived in this house.
Can you believe it? It's
Already
almost
been
2
2
years
years that we've moved.
The 25th of February is when I signed papers.
Yep. So if you're here with us live, let us know, just like Holly did. Hi. Hello.
Hey,
hi, Holly. Hi, Mary Jo. Welcome on in. If you're watching the replay, please feel free to comment too. The more interactive this is, the better it is for us. Less awkward it is for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is more of a laid back version of our videos. Our
Yes.
live streams are here to have fun with you, hang out with you,
Hang
whether you're
out.
just sipping on some wine, or if you're in your
that
own,
sounds really good.
or if you're in your own craft room
Ooh,
crafting.
we might have to.
Same time.
Might have to look and see if we have any.
We do.
We do.
Yeah. The one that we got from Ternisha still.
Oh yeah.
So welcome on in. Yeah, we did some craft room updates. We've got new pink walls, a white wall, and we've got a Neapolitan wall.
Yeah. Well, it's the Neapolitan. It's
You can't see it on
It
camera.
looks like chocolate ice cream,
Yep.
vanilla, and strawberry over here.
Yes.
So the color that we used to have it was kind of like the dark.
Brown.
I don't
Almost
even
like
know what-
there was points where it looked like wild wheat.
It did on camera.
Yeah.
Not in person though.
No.
But on camera it did. And so I mean the whole house was painted this. So we're slowly getting stuff painted down here.
We
But
were
yeah.
like, let's get it done.
Yeah, Kayla's like, let's just do a straight line right here.
Let me see if I can. I'm going to take you out for a second so you can see what I'm talking about. So, ready? It's pink, it's white, and it's brown. So there
right
it is.
there at the window.
The Neapolitan ice cream. So, it's going to work for now.
It'll work.
You guys can't tell the difference.
Exactly.
So,
And we're the only ones that notice it. And
Yeah.
to be honest with you,
you can't really even.
it doesn't even
not a big
bother me,
deal. No.
honestly.
No.
I don't know.
We also added some IKEA
Oh,
Calyx units on top of our Calyx units that we already had.
So that's kind of what started it all, guys. Yeah.
She's like, let's just add some more.
I
I'm
just,
like,
let's just have a couple cubes up there, you know? And
I
just-
was
And
worried.
she's like,
if we're going to do that, we need to mount them to the wall. Well, we've got plugins back there. That's where our internet is. So, like, ether cables coming out. Like, it's a whole big thing. So, we had to go get some 2x2s because they can't be on the wall. So, they're 2 inches from the wall.
Exactly.
All this stuff. Oh, my gosh. We're going to be sharing a video once we have it all complete.
yeah, it was a big undertaking. And then, of course, when you need the supplies
To work.
to work and you think you have everything, you don't.
No.
So the supplies or the parts that we needed to mount them to the wall, we didn't get all of it. We didn't get the screws and we didn't get this one little piece that goes on the inside.
No.
So I thought, okay, well, Kayla's like, let's use a washer. Okay, well, let's try and find the screws. Couldn't find any screws that were the size or length. And
I gotta wait.
yeah, so we just ordered them last night.
So the top two
two-
are mountain. The 3 on the bottom are not.
They're not, and we don't have the pieces from them because beforehand we were over at the townhome and we didn't need them.
Yeah, we didn't. We honestly don't really need them because we don't have kids.
Right.
I was worried with the cats jumping up here and then it would knock everything and then squish them. And
Yeah, that's a
So
nightmare.
that's what we did. So that's updated. It's still a work in progress. We still have more things to come. We're not going to spoil it, but there are going to be some more things that we're going to be doing. Back
Oh,
here.
yay! I know.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited
So
for that.
excited. So yeah, that's a little update on the craft room right now. It's still a work in progress. We still got Bob. Bob's not
Bob
going to
ain't
go
going anywhere.
anywhere. But in today's video, we are also hoping to make a card with you. It is
Hoping.
a fun fold.
We
Well,
are
not
gonna.
fold. We are going to. We're gonna make a card using the Thankful Garden bundle,
Oh,
and this
yeah,
bundle
I'm so
actually
excited.
comes with the stamp set, the dies, and some masks.
Yeah, you guys, it was so funny because did I design this yet? I designed this yesterday when Kayla started. So I was crafting, I was being
We
the
had all these
spotter.
units in the middle.
They were all in the middle, so I'm trying to craft and come up with this idea and another card that we're doing that you can't see right now. But yeah, it was quite interesting. So yeah,
She still was creative.
I was still creative this weekend, even though, Kayla did all the painting. I hate painting. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it. Kayla don't mind it, so she did the painting.
That's it. Especially with that fun pink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, Karen. So glad you were able to pop on.
Oh, bye. Hi, bye.
Bye. Okay, let's go down to the table.
Yes, you guys. All right. So if you guys are demonstrators, which I think most of you are that are on here, are demonstrators. I don't know if anybody got in on the pre-order of this wonderful bundle. I think it's fun. It's fabulous. I love it. Okay, so we got our Thankful Garden decorative masks. Now, when you buy this, you can buy it all as a bundle, and you can get all 3 of these under one number, or you can buy them individually. It's 5 masks in here. You do masking of each of these, and then the
how do
leaves
you get
underneath.
to say that word again?
Mask?
Masks.
Masks. Masks?
I really do not like words that end with KS. Like desks.
Desks?
Ugh.
Oh.
I cannot.
Is it like nails on a chalkboard for you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's
It's
weird.
like, some people don't like the word moist.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just
Yeah.
said it. I'm sorry.
Oh.
So people don't like that word.
Sorry.
I don't like words that end with KS.
That's funny. Too funny. Okay, and you guys, we got the camera on the right side, which is on the left-hand side, so I tend to gravitate this way, whereas last weekend it was flip-flopped.
She was really
And I was
confused.
struggling, and I'm like, where's
What?
the camera? And she goes, it's on the other side. I'm like,
You're
"Oh."
still kind of
I
off-centered.
know. I tend to do that. So
That works.
Okay, so this is the matching little fun Starburst sequins that come with this bundle, and then it also has matching designer series paper. And I mounted these on. Now, what I did for you guys, starting in March,
Just for you. She loves you.
I know. We're going to have these for free for every other month when it releases. So this is going to release in March. And then 2 months later, we're going to get a whole new, another online
Product.
exclusive drop.
Yep.
So I'll make sure to get these dropped at that time as well. So
And to be clear, it's just the printout.
just the printout. It does not
the heck
include the
happened to
paper.
that?
My water spilled, so I have to fix it.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's just the printed title. You print it out on your own basic white cardstock at home. And then you add your own designer series paper and your own circle punches. Now these are 1-inch circles that I punched with the matching cardstock. And I was trying to look here. Okay. Oh, I got to put a comma right there. That's where I was like, I know I missed something.
Oh,
on
Garden
here.
Fresh Freesia.
Yeah, Garden Fresh.
Garden Green Fresh Freesia.
Garden Green and Fresh Freesia. Oh, I put it in the wrong
She
spot.
put the comma in the wrong
Good
spot.
Lord. Anyway.
Garden Green Fresh.
Yeah. So, anyway, this is the designer series paper, and I want to show you guys how to use those mats. Now, this is the card we're gonna make.
So pretty. I love this
Look at
card.
this. This is a fun fold that I got this idea a few months back. As you could tell here, I was farting around with this. After the fact, I put designer series paper on this side, so I kind of got a little warped here. This won't happen to you when you do yours. But yeah, it's a fun fold, and it stands just like this, so then when people see it,
You
it'll
can
be
leave it
on
on
the-
your desk or
yeah.
your counter. This
It
is a
just
counter or
stands.
desk card.
Exactly, and it's so pretty. So I'm going to walk you guys through how to do this. Most of the pieces I did cut ahead of time just to save us some time, because it does take a little bit of thinking and some talking about how to do the masking. Don't be afraid of it. The very first time that I ever did these, I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? And as long as you follow the steps that I'm going to be doing here with you today, you should have no problem at all. So now I am going to look. You took my basket from me.
I moved it.
You did. This has got all of my supplies in it. So, like I said ahead of time, I did everything die cut. We use the Distress Tile 3D embossing folder. So we use this one. And I got everything done.
Ooh, she got everything
here.
cut
I
and
did.
scored.
And so what I did, so I don't have to die cut with you guys. I already have one done ahead of time, so then we can just assemble this. Okay, so I'm gonna have those off to the side. Now, you're gonna need either, oh goodness, Post-it note tape. Now, hold on, let me show you what that is.
Hold, please.
Hold, please.
Post-it note tape. I thought she was gonna go get Post-it notes.
Yeah, no, I don't really recommend Post-it notes. Maybe just for the cardstock piece. You know what, you guys, I didn't put one of those in here.
Oh, just like a piece
plain,
of basic white?
Yeah, maybe I
No,
did.
that's the
base.
that's
Okay.
the card base.
Hold on, one moment.
She almost had it all together.
I did.
We're not
I
surprised.
Yeah, you guys, you should know better than with me. This is just a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of cardstock that we're going to do our masking on. Now, I do recommend either using Post-it note tape, which a lot of people do have for crafting, or we got this from our friend Terry. Her daughter is a EMT, rides around in ambulances all day, brave lady, and they use this medical tape, and it works fabulous, and it's probably a little bit more cheaper than the Post-it notes, but this is what I'll be using today.
It came in
Wow, what was that?
I don't know.
It came
It came in that holder. She gave it to us in that
Yeah.
tape holder. I think she got it off Etsy.
Etsy? Okay.
I don't know.
I have no idea. Anyway, so I'm going to take one piece there, and then I'm going to take another piece, or use your Post-it note.
And this is better so it doesn't help, or it doesn't help. Oh my God, I just need to stop. I'm going to stop talking.
Now, this is really strong tape, so if you do take this off, it will rip up here, but I don't care because I'm going to be die cutting my image out anyhow.
So why can't you use normal tape?
I don't know. Because I don't want
If it's
this to
gonna
move.
rip,
But I don't care because I'm die cutting it. But if I okay, so my point in saying, now you're getting me all flustered. Regular Post-it notes, this can move. It can make this shift. If you use the bigger piece to hold the whole thing in its place, you'll be fine. Okay.
What if I just use Scotch tape?
You can, I guess. You could use regular tape.
Especially if this is gonna rip it.
I'm not worried about that right now.
I know, but I'm saying if you're not worried about it, then you can use Scotch tape.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. Jeez, Kayla, she's gotta make things
She's
difficult.
not getting the point.
She's making it
Do you
difficult.
guys understand what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
It doesn't matter then what tape you use as long as it stays in place.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, I recommend these two. Jeez. You guys, she hasn't had much rest today, I'm just saying. Okay, so I tore off 2 pieces extra and put them off onto the side over here because I'm going to need that to hold down our mats. Now, when you get these mats, what's really cool is they're numbered for you. It's so awesome. I love it.
In the top left corner where you can't see because Mom's off camera.
Oh, I am. Oops, sorry. Right there. There's number 1 there. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? We're going to start with number 1. Okay? So now, number 1 has our 2 flowers right here. That's what they're going to look like when, well, kind of similar. Okay? Now, I'm going to do the 2 pretty ones over here. If you want, go ahead and do the hydrangea. Hydrangea. I always say that. Do you remember when we had that stamp set?
Hydrangea.
Hydrangea.
What was that?
Everybody was trying to correct me on that. That was so funny. Okay, so I have my mat on here. Now, I'm going to line it up just a little bit up further. It don't matter if you want to go up a little higher, that's fine. If you want to go a little lower, be careful because you got to have enough room for your stems, okay? I just like to keep it up at the top a little bit further, okay? That's just me.
Could you, question, in
Yes.
theory, like be able to stack all of them and kind of see, like, oh, I know I could see kind of like the stem. You can't see it on the camera, but you could kind of see the stem there.
Well, you could take it out because mat number 4 and 5.
Yeah, so then just take the whole
Or
big
just-
stem piece out, and then you
Yes.
can lay it on top of that.
You totally
and
could.
See, make
To
sure
kinda
your piece
see.
of paper is big enough.
And you will. It'll be good. It just stamp a little closer to the top, just not quite as close as to the tape up here. And you'll have plenty of room. Okay? So now I'm going to use one of my other pieces of tape that I have off on the side. And I'm going to figure out where I want to put this. And I could put it all the way up at the top here, which is probably what I'll do.
And then I think that will help too when you line everything up.
Yes. And then I'm going to put this one kind of off on the side here, right here, because I don't want to have it on my paper here just because it's just going to rip and then it may make this not so sticky afterwards, okay? And I want to keep these, you're going to be using these 2 pieces each time you use a new mat, all right? Now the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take a pen, if you have paper, or let me show you something pretty cool.
Jennifer said she did lots of errands and no crafting this weekend.
Oh no.
Sounds like me.
That's kind of how we were doing with our going back and forth to
Home
grab
Depot.
the paint, go get the screws,
Get the lumber.
get the lumber. What else did we? Today we ran to get what?
Extension cord, power strips.
Power strip for behind there that had a 10-foot cord and it was a flat end and yeah. Anyway, so what I recommend is if you have a glass mat, is use a Sharpie pen. And you can tell on the edge here, mine are nice and black. You're gonna wanna mark on the corner right here, directly on the glass mat. Now what's really nice is that this ink will not come off until I remove it. And what I use to remove it is our hand sanitizer. Right here.
Oh,
You
what?
can-
Look
yep,
at you.
hand sanitizer. So I'm just drawing a black mark right here. This is just kind of a guide, basically.
I thought you were gonna say a guy.
A guy.
I was like,
You know, and if you normally, if this wasn't, if the edge of the paper, you could put the edge like that. You know what I mean?
that's smart.
Okay, so there we have that. Now I'm going to grab the colors that I used for our flower is Garden Green and Fresh Freesia. And I have my individual blending brushes, and I like the small ones. I think I feel I have a little bit more control over them on how heavy I want to go or how light. So I chose to do the small ones with a little bit of cat hair on there because, you know, you guys are as crazy
Weird
with
cat
these
people. Oh my god. Did you guys see? I know Mary Jo saw our Instagram and Facebook stories. Our cats were
Oh my
climbing
gosh.
all over the place.
They were having a ball, you guys. It was
and it was
so
so
much
sad,
fun.
right when we were like waiting for the live stream to go live.
Oh,
Ollie was trying to figure out how to get back in there because he had so much fun playing.
They
and I was
did.
like, oh, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
they were hopping around, hopping on top. Yeah, it was
I have
pretty
a fe-
cute.
Now we got to get something just for the cats.
Oh Lord, don't say that. You know I'll probably do it
Yeah.
too. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and just ink up my brush. Now what's really nice is that if you do have scrap paper, you can use your scrap paper to tap off your brush and rub on the side. I just put it directly on our glass mat because that's what it's made for.
And if you want some other tips for using a glass mat when you're crafting, we will put a link to our, 10, 20, 15 techniques to use while you're using a glass mat.
Yes, exactly. So with this first layer, what I personally did is I used a lighter hand when I was brushing on the ink. If you go really dark, then that means by the time you get to your third mask, which gets the details, you're really going to have to rub in a whole bunch of ink over that darker 2 layers of ink. Okay, so I'm just going to start off on the side here, and you can also do it right here. I recommend starting off here and then gently going over the mat piece. Is that what you call this? The matted off piece?
The matted off
Or
piece, the paper.
The mask piece, the negative. Is this a negative?
The heck if I know.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I think they call this the negative, maybe?
I have no idea.
clue. Okay, so I'm going to go over this just a couple times. This still is pretty light for me, which is good. I don't want it too light because when I go to put the dark color on, it might look a little funny.
The contrast would be too much.
Yeah, and I did have a really, it almost looked like, I was using garden green, but I went so light on the leaves, it looked like soft seafoam and then a dark garden green for the
that's
veins.
weird.
So yeah, it didn't look right. But you know what's really kind of cool, guys, is if you want to go back over, say this is too light, and you decide, ooh, I should have done that, you can put this back on and go over it again gently after you have all your layers on. It's really nice. And this is why, is because you have these marks right here to help you guide you. Okay?
Help you guide
Help
you.
you guide you. We both can't talk tonight. Can you tell?
I need to go to sleep.
Okay, so we have that one, and I'm going to get this one off now. So now we're done with mask number 1. What's really nice about these is they come clean so easily.
Hi,
You just
Shirley.
rinse off under the water. I just take these, all of them, when I'm done using them, in the bathroom and run water and gently wipe them off, and voila, you're done. Do be careful of this piece right here. You don't want to bend that when you're rinsing them off or drying them off.
You'll
okay?
be really sad.
You'll be sad. So there's piece number 1. Now we're going to bring in mask number 2. Now
You don't need to ink it
you what do you mean?
with your Sharpie again.
Oh, I don't.
No, you just got to do that with the first one.
Yes, exactly. So now I've got a perfect place to put my mat. It's lining up over here, lining up over here. Now what I like to do, and you'll notice when it comes to the leaves, when you use these as your guide, it might be off just a little bit, so then you can just adjust it just a tiny bit, okay?
A tiny.
Oops, and then I pushed down and moved it.
Oh my god, that was like a severe move
I'm like,
too.
what the heck?
You could do that. I've seen like some stamp sets that are like that where it's just off a little bit and it makes it look more, I don't know,
Authentic or
3D. It's a
3D?
type of art. I don't know.
oh, more
Abstract?
realistic. Oh, okay.
I don't know.
All right, so now I'm going to come in and I'm going to give this a little bit more pressure.
And make sure you take the cat hair off.
Yeah, take the cat hair off. I'm starting over here because I noticed this one's kind of stepping up a little bit, my mask piece, so I was trying to be as gentle as possible, but you know, those little pieces kind of get to you. Okay, so do this
Be
again.
generous with your ink.
And be careful when you're going in here though, because you don't want to rip off your detailed pieces. I'm just gonna hold that one down. Okay, so I came in a little bit stronger.
Nice.
All right, so now we're gonna take this off. And this one, look at that.
Oh my gosh, that's so pretty.
Isn't that cool?
I like those colors.
That's pretty, isn't it? All right, now we're on to our last one for the flowers.
You said this is fresh freesia?
This is fresh freesia. Okay, so I think I got those lined up to where I'm gonna adjust it
Freaky
just
fresh.
a tiny hair.
Freaky fresh freesia.
Okay. Oh,
Uh-oh.
what the heck?
The tape collapsed on. I think that's one
totally
of my
did.
pet peeves. I hate when tape collapses
When it
on itself.
It's so funny.
It doesn't collapse, it sticks to itself.
sticks
You're
to
like,
itself.
what the?
What the heck? Okay, so now I am ready to go on with my third layer. And here we go.
Again, be generous. Because
Okay.
that's what's going to make it stand out
Really
from those
pop.
darker,
Exactly.
the previous layer.
Layer, exactly. The previous layer of ink.
I was thinking of like a vampire layer.
Oh,
Something.
one of a layer.
A bat cave type
I
Oh,
got
layer.
you. Oh my goodness sakes.
That's
the
spelled
Batman.
different.
Do.
Right? It's spelled different, isn't it?
It is L-A-R. Wait, L-A-I-R? L-A-I-R, right? I don't know.
I was also thinking of liar.
Well, liar is
L-I-A-R.
Yeah. Okay, so there we got it. Woo! Look at that. Isn't that
it's so
pretty?
pretty.
You guys, oh my gosh, I tell you. So now we're gonna hang on to those 2 pieces of tape right here. We are done right now. So now what I was saying earlier is if you didn't like the color the lightest color on there, you could go back with your mask number 1, which is for that layer. Lay this back on.
And then fix it.
Tape it down and then fix it to the desired color. It's not going to make a difference, okay? I haven't tried that with 2 different colors, but I would imagine you'd be okay doing that. I don't know.
It could offset whatever the top one is.
It could make a difference with that, but I know when you're using one single color like this, you should be good to go. Okay, so we're done with our fresh
hi,
Kimberly.
Kimberly said, wow, that really pops off the page.
Right?
It really does.
It's so pretty in person. It really is. Okay, so now we're done with our fresh freesia. We're going to grab our garden green. Again, we're going to grab our next mat. The next one is mat number 4. These are the leaves. This one goes to the hydrangea. Hydrangea?
No, it's not Ia.
I remember we went through this.
Hydrangea.
Everybody was like, no, it's hydrangea. Hydrangea?
Hydrangea.
Oh, no. What? No, well, I'm like, that's what I was saying.
Hydrangea.
Okay, this is mask number 4. We're going to line it up to where our little marks are made. And now if you notice right here, I'm wondering, can you see that? You might not be able to see that.
Do you want me to zoom in?
Can you a little bit?
Okay,
I was going to try and do it on the phone.
Let's see. We're going to see if I can. Don't judge me, okay? Where are we zooming into? Point to it.
Right here. Oh, look at you. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
All right. So you see right here, I have this lined up where I want it to be, but it's going to cross over into the flower area, even though I have everything matched up to where it needs to be. This is where I was saying you might need to just tweak it a little bit, and I just moved it down just a tiny bit to cover up that purple ink. Okay?
I mean, it's not the end of the world if it happens.
I mean, it isn't, but
it makes it look nicer.
Yes, yes. Okay, so now I got my masks in place. Perfect. And now we're ready to start with our ink. My ink pad for my garden green is a little heavy.
Juicy. A little juicy.
It's a little juicy. So I'm going to start off over here. Okay. And then I'm going to go in. And it's kind of scary because you can see the image.
I was going to say, I was like, oh my God, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, you can see the image over and you're like, you're good.
That was my instinct.
Was it?
Yeah,
was
it was. I was like, I just didn't verbalize it.
Yeah. Kayla's just holding her breath like, no, you're doing it.
I'm like, oh, now we got to sit here for another 20 minutes.
20 minutes while Mom explains her whole process. So I'm going to go a little darker than this because I want to make sure it's garden green that we're looking at and not
soft seafoam.
Soft seafoam. So I just grabbed some of this ink off over here.
Ink off.
The great ink off.
Oh, You're an ink off.
You're an ink off.
Oh, she thought that was funny.
Oh,
wow.
That was funny. You're an ink off.
I'll go ink off.
Go ink off. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay, guys, I will try to behave here. Okay, I think this looks pretty good. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to take that off, and voila.
Wow.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh my gosh.
It is just stunning. I really love this one. I tried, I'll explain a little bit later. We're going to move on to mat number 5, which is our last one. I tried with the other flower, the H flower.
The H flower.
The H flower. I tried doing that one, and I was having a hissy fit with myself, trying to figure out the little dots that go in the middle. And yeah, I was like, okay, this is done. Well, I'm just going to use this flower because it works better for me. Okay, so now we're going to put this again by our guides, but you might have to tweak it just a tiny bit. As you can tell on here, yeah, you probably can't see in there. It's off a little bit again. So I'm just moving it just slightly to be in the green.
Here. There's a little.
See that white right there? Okay, I'm gonna move it back up to where my marks are. So that's within the marks. And you can see the white line. I don't want that, so I'm gonna adjust this down just a tiny bit. Now, if you're okay with that, then by all means, you do you.
Even though your leaves are still off a little bit. Oh, there you go.
I'm adjusting it still.
Don't breathe.
I know, I'm trying not to.
Stop breathing.
Stop. Oh.
Actually, I think that's fine.
Does that work?
I think it works.
Okay. There we go. All right. Bringing my other one over here.
Now you can breathe.
Now we can breathe, guys. All right, so now I'm going to come in here with a little stronger. And then this is where I'm going to put a little bit more pressure than I did on that first round.
So
And I like to just kind of get in there to get the leaves because some of these are small areas. So I kind of wiggle and move things around.
I was going to say, you kind of got to go all directions.
Yeah, kind of in all directions to get into those little grooves. Okay. Now, when you're done, you want to put this away and let it dry a little bit before you die cut because it's still pretty wet from the ink.
Wow, look how dark that is. That is so cool.
Yeah. So I am going extra heavy on this one.
She's shaking the whole table.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I did that earlier today too. Kayla was
what was I doing?
You were videotaping yourself.
Oh, and she knocked the camera over.
And I shook the table so much the camera wobbled over. Okay, so this is our last one, guys. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Beautiful. I'm going to zoom in a little bit on the... Look at that.
Isn't that pretty? I love it. Now, we're not done yet. In your stamp set, you have these two little doodads right here.
Doodads.
They go to this flower right here. These three, 1, 2, 3, go to that flower. I was having an issue trying to figure out where these 1, 2, 3s go on this thing. That's just me. I struggle.
She's like, you're on your own on that one, kid. I can't help you there.
Pretty much. Okay, so when I first started using these, I was having a challenge trying to figure out which way these are supposed to be on these flowers.
Whoa, zoomed out.
Too far. Wow, that's way far. Can you zoom in a little bit?
Too far, guys.
Yeah.
Hold on. There.
A little more. A little more.
That's literally where I had it before I zoomed out.
Well,
okay.
I looked up and I didn't say it on Zoom.
Okay.
Okay. What I figured out is I thought it was best to use them exactly how they are on here.
Use your stamp set as a reference.
Yeah, so use these two as a reference on how you're going to hold the stamped image and then stamp on your flower, okay?
And that's not at 100%. Is that? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's what? 75%. The image is at 75%. So just follow the orientation.
Yeah, follow that, and you might, depending on how your cardstock is sitting and all that, you might have to just adjust your stamped image just a tiny bit to where you like it. Yeah, you should have seen my first ones. I was like, oh my gosh, that don't look right. So I'm going to come in. My stamped image is right here. Technically, I want it this way.
But her flower is tilted at an angle,
a little bit, so I might just turn it a tiny bit to stamp that in there. Okay?
You can't.
Now, I'm using black. You can use any color you want, but to keep the color scheme with my card.
Say hi? Say hi to the people.
All right.
Max is right next to the microphone.
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't be surprised
Say
if
hi,
he
Max.
rubs up on it. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully I got this where I want it because I can't look above because my camera, my phone is in the way. Honey, you can't stamp, or you can't walk here.
You can't stamp there.
You can't stamp here because I'm stamping.
In the name of love.
All right, so now that I am done stamping, I'm going to go ahead and take this off. Everything should be nice and dry on here now. If not, just wave it around in the air a little bit.
Put it off to the side. Okay. Do your other stuff.
Do your other stuff. Start putting the card together. We use this die right here, and that'll cut out that flower just beautifully. Beautifully. Okay.
What do you guys think? Isn't that pretty?
Isn't that pretty? All right, so I'm going to put
there's an echo in here.
Hey, echo. So I'm going to put this off to the side, which Miss Kayla's going to take. Now I'm going to clean off my work surface. And this is what I like about having our glass mat. Hold on one moment. My brushes are getting away from me.
The glass mat is so nice.
I do love the glass
Especially
mat.
when you're using photopolymer stamps like this, it gives you a good crisp image, whereas sometimes if you don't have a steady table or even pressure on the table, it doesn't give a good stamp.
Yep, very good. All right. Well, it's true.
Very good.
Very good.
This is British? What the heck?
I don't know. It just came out.
Very good.
All right. So this came with the glass mat. It also comes with, hold on one moment.
We're waiting. We're still waiting.
All right. Sorry. It also comes with this right here.
Oh my God. And then she puts it on top of the ink, you crazy person.
It's okay.
Okay. Anyway.
It's all right. So we're good. These three things come together. $60 in the U.S. I highly recommend it. It's a wonderful tool.
It's one of those staples that if you're a beginner crafter, I would probably say you don't really need it.
No.
If you are somebody who's been crafting for a while, no matter what kind of craft, this is good.
It's good.
And if you want to learn more about it, that's where our video of the 15 crafting techniques to use with a glass mat comes in.
Look at that. Now all you do is keep this wet, not sopping wet, but nice and
moist,
as Kayla would say. One of her favorite words. As you can tell, if I rub hard enough, I probably could get this off. But let's just make it easy on ourselves and use a little bit of hand sanitizer, alcohol, whatever you have on hand. And
little
voila.
Squeaky warning. Sorry there.
Yeah, look at that, guys. It comes nice and clean. And that was using a Sharpie pen on the glass, and you got a brand new surface. Seriously,
Easy
it's pretty
peasy.
cool. I feel like one of those infomercials right
Look
now.
Look at this amazing
It's
mop.
amazing. Okay, so now we're going to start building our card. With the magic of doing this ahead of time, I die cut my image out.
That's a lighter green that you did compared to this one.
It is, yep. There we go. Look at that. See? Not two flowers will never look the same. Seriously, it's crazy. All right, so what I did for these is I took garden green and I cut 2 of this leaf right here. I cut 2 of them out right there. From our stamp set, I stamped the With Love in Versamark, embossed it with white powder on our black cardstock. Okay, so we have that piece. We have our embossed piece.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that pretty?
That's the Distress Tile 3D embossing folder.
Exactly, yes. And then I use these. Now these Countryside Corners is what this is called.
Like I knew it was a corner.
Yeah, so these are in the annual catalog. And so we're going to glue these 2 together like that. All right. And then I use some designer series paper from the matching paper that goes with this suite. I need a bone folder. Oh no, I think I got one over here, guys. Hold on one moment. All right. So with this card, to make it the fun fold, we have all our scar lines on our left-hand side. Scar lines.
Scar lines. Same difference.
I don't know.
Scar?
I don't know what's wrong. I think it's just been a long weekend. We've been on the go all weekend. My dad goes, I thought you were going to relax. I looked at my dad and I go,
when do I do that?
When do we relax? We don't relax. What's that? All right, so we're going to fold all these score lines in towards the inside of the card. Okay, so just give me a moment here while I try to get these done.
And we will have all of the measurements, score lines, all that kind of stuff listed on our blog post. So if you want that information, make sure you subscribe to our newsletter. You can find the link to that in the description of this video, but that's where we're going to share all the info.
And it should be, I swear I was going to work on that today, but everything...
Just subscribe to our newsletter.
Yeah, subscribe. It'll probably get done tomorrow.
You can't say that because something's going to happen and then everybody's going to be like...
I'll jinx myself. Yep. Okay, so now how I do this is I use our Tombow glue and I put just a little. Now this is a brand new bottle of glue. Now I bought these glue bottles for my scrapbooking. I have since changed to a different brand of glue for my scrapbooking albums, my handmade albums that I do. So I'm using the ones that you get from Stampin' Up! Are a little bit smaller, but the ones that I bought online are larger. So if you notice the size difference, that's why. Okay, so I'm going to put just a little bit of glue here. It comes out fast, I'm telling you. We're going to fold on, hold on, I got to get this straightened out. We're going to fold on the second score line and hold this piece down, okay? Like that. So this is going to be the inside of the card, the second score line on your left-hand side, and I'm just going to fold this directly on top of that, okay? Make it easy for ourselves.
Gal, did you know we have a card swap going on?
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew, but we have a card swap, and it's free to participate. All you have to do is just
Pay for your postage.
pay for your postage back, or here and back, if you want it back. Otherwise, we'll keep them.
Yeah. Which I'm kind of has happened.
It has happened before.
We've held on to cards for quite a while.
So if you want information on that, we got all that listed on our blog, which I'll talk about here once Mom's done with the card.
Exactly. You guys, this is so much fun. Okay, so now I am going to go ahead and put my designer series paper on. Now, you can do this ahead of time. I like doing it afterwards because just in case if I score something wrong, you know, I can start over. But we're just going to add our paper right to this inside. Now this is a tiny piece. This is 3/8 of an inch. I'm just going to put a little glue. Oh, hello.
Oh my goodness.
Hello. Things are flying.
Just getting aggressive over here.
I know. Dang, I'm just so excited. This is a fun card.
I like the fresh freesia, this pattern.
Yeah, and it's those little insides. If you look at it, it's the little insides.
Inside.
It's the insides. Make it sound morbid, dude. Jeez, Kayla.
I know. Well, the way you said it.
You're the one who took it that way. I'm just saying. You're laughing at me. All right, so then we're going to put this one right here. I love this style of card because it really showcases the beautiful flower that is in here. I just think it works perfect. Okay, so now that we got that on, we're going to move to our inside.
Or the insides, as Mom likes to call them.
The insides. We're going to lay this here, and I put this in here because I thought it just added a little bit more depth than just a plain white base. Okay. For the inside, I chose to leave the smaller piece unstamped. Being that this is on a white card base, you could always stamp your sentiment, sign your name, and then put a note on the back side of the card.
Or, you're shaky.
Am I?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I am. Wow.
Why are you so shaky? You just had dinner.
I don't know. I do not know.
Oh, hi, Innie staring at me.
Oh.
He's just staring at me like into my soul.
He's just like, I love you. Where is he?
He's on the couch.
Oh.
All snuggled up.
All right, so this is just a rubber cement eraser or whatever they call these things. I just took that glue off.
Cement?
Rubber, cement, rubber eraser, cement, something like that. A rubber eraser. All right, so we'll put a little bit of glue. Now, I like putting my inside down first.
I think it's always interesting to see how everybody puts their glue on, because I do mine different than how you do it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to put that right there. Okay. Ta-da! Now, I'm going to glue these two pieces together.
Oh, I see. They're opposites.
Yeah.
So you did the purple on the outside, the white on the inside, and then for the front, white on the outside, purple on the inside.
I did.
Or fresh freesia.
Because
what are you guys thinking of the card so far?
I think it's adorable, to be honest.
I didn't ask you. I asked them.
Well, you're going to get my opinion. I'm just saying. Okay, I am going to get dimensionals because I do not have any in my kit here.
In her little, she's got like a little tote thing with all the supplies, and I guess she forgot about her favorite thing.
Well, I put them in my other flower card that I'm going to be doing.
That would make more sense.
Okay, so what I like to do with this is I like to make sure, for one, it's going to cover this up no matter what. But I like to use this shape as a guide to where I'm going to put my dimensionals. So I'm going to put the top piece up here. We don't want our dimensional to go past the top die cut piece right here that I put underneath. It's just kind of a fun little guide. So when you put it on top, it won't be back here or back here, okay? And we're only putting it on this 1/2 inch piece right here. So go ahead and go bonkers with your dimensionals. I mean, it don't take much arm twisting for me to go bonkers with dimensionals. This just secures it in place really well. If you want to use 3 or 4, I think that should be fine. But just know that this is a moving piece and it stands out, and it can possibly, you know, teeter-totter or whatever.
Teeter-totter.
Or get knocked over or what have you.
Teeter-totter.
You guys, I just cut my nails. My hands are so dry from working.
Do you need me to do them?
That it might take me, oh, actually.
Wow, she's
I'm
getting
getting
all
them
of them right away.
I was thinking I was going to have problems, but I guess not. Wow. I was having problems earlier, I'm just saying. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and place this in the front. And I'm making sure that I'm watching the top to bottom and left to right, and that I am most certainly covering up this piece here, because this should be hidden underneath when they open it, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Sure.
Okay, so now on the back of this, I want to use a little bit of our mono adhesive.
Too tall.
Oh, sorry. I want to use our Stampin' Seal. Good Lord. What?
I don't understand where you put your stuff in the screen.
I don't know
Because
either.
sometimes you're too low, sometimes you're too high. I just can't figure you out.
It's not easy being me, I'm just saying. Okay, so I need an action camera is what I need when I'm crafting, because I'm kind of like all over the place.
We need to get a third camera in here and everybody get motion sickness.
Yeah, one of those things that follows you when you craft. That camera that just, you know.
Oh, yeah. So instead of your face, it's
going to follow my hands. That would be kind of cool.
That would actually be really cool.
So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the left-hand side and the right-hand side. Okay.
Are you going to pop the flower up, or you're not?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
I am. You just wait. It's okay if I put a little bit of this.
I'm sorry, I was getting too far ahead.
You are. You're just so
slow down.
Impatient.
Slow down.
So impatient. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that there. Wherever you guys want to put this is perfectly fine. And I think I'll put that right there. Oh, where did the tape go? Oh, I guess it's right there. Okay, now we're gonna pop on dimensionals.
Getting further north.
Am I? I like north. I'm from the north.
Oh, you're from the north, so that's why you're going
north. So that's why
north.
I gotta keep on going north there, bud.
Okay. That all makes sense now.
Oh, totally.
I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah, okay, bud.
Okay, bud.
All right, there, Dan. Okay, so...
Somebody needs to stop.
Oh, my Lord, yeah.
And it's gotta be you.
No! I'm having fun, and I'm doing the demonstration. So, okay, let's see. Wow. Okay, now we're going to have issues. There went one.
This is where you can also use your take your pick tool.
Yeah, but then I have issues with that too, so it's a struggle being me, I'm just saying.
God. Mary Jo said, OMG, I say that. It's hard to be me.
All right, we got that one. Now, you know, I could do the smart thing like everybody and draw lines on the back of these so I know which one doesn't have it. But you know what? That'd be too simple. That just would be too simple.
What I do is I look to see if they're
shiny or not
in the light.
That's what I do too. But, you know, sometimes you're off a little. So, you know. Okay, so now we're going to lay this directly on the front of our little piece like that. Now make sure if your leaves, you get two off to the side. You want to make sure that they're inside the card, not outside the card, if that makes sense.
Otherwise, it won't fit in your envelope.
It will not. Okay, so we're going to take a couple more dimensionals. Okay, like that.
Normal people would have done one.
Most people, yeah, that's true. That's true. Normal people.
Normal
What's
people.
normal people, Kayla? Well, how far did I put this up? Did I put it up high? I guess I did kind of just put it right there. Alrighty then. So there we have that image there. And we cannot forget about these beautiful sequins. You guys are really cool. I would like to get these in different colors. If you look real close,
They're so pretty.
they're flat, but they got that really cool design on them.
They reflect light like sequins.
They do, and they're, oh my god, they are called sequins, and technically they are sequins.
They're adhesive back sequins.
Yeah, they just got a really cool design on them. So I kind of went bonkers with my gems. I just wanted to add a little bit of funness on the outside and on the middle part.
Middle part.
Whatever you want to call this part. What is it called? Middle part?
The foreground, the background,
that
and the middle ground.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, so ta-da.
Cute.
Ta-da. There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the chat.
Holy smokers. it's almost
Jennifer
8.
said, "Gorgeous, God, it's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
It's very pretty. I would love to see if you guys have this or when you get this. I would love to see your samples because you know what? I need a little help with that hydrangea.
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 Oh my gosh, yeah, guys.
don't know.
There's so many cute cards that you can make with this set.
Yes. I've made 3 of them so far.
And if you want to make something for our card swap, you could. Oh gosh, let's hope this is pulling. It did pull the right one.
It did? I'm like,
I was like, is it gonna pull the right website? Okay.
Okay.
If you go to stampybay.com/blog,
Wow.
I was gonna say shop blog,
Easy for
you
you
are
to
gonna
say.
see our February card swap. So we are doing card swaps on the even months except for December, and all you have to do is make 11 cards, and you're gonna get 10 cards back from other crafters around the country. A lot of cute designs people come up with. We have a little bit of some rules
And it has
here.
to be 11 cards of the same design.
Same design. We just ask they're Stampin' Up! Products. They could be current, they could be retired. Make sure it's a full-size card. Add at least 2 layers and 1 embellishment. Okay, so that's like ribbon, the
Gems,
sequins,
yeah.
whatever it may be. And so then you're gonna send them to us however you want. This is how people have sent them to us in the past,
They
and
totally
then
have.
we are gonna send you the 10 cards back in a USPS flat rate shipping envelope, which costs $10.10 to send. We don't keep the money. Like, that literally just goes towards shipping. And then you get the cards back to you. So if you want to participate, all you have to do is make those 11 cards. We keep one so we can show on our YouTube live. And then yeah, they're due to us by February 25th, so you got about 9 days to get them to us.
And there was quite a few people that were interested, but they weren't able to do it this month, which is perfectly fine. April is going to be our
Yeah.
next one, so you guys can kind of keep that in the back of your head. Towards, I don't know what date. Is it going to be like the 25th of April or?
I don't
I
know
can't remember.
exactly.
We're gonna
we'll
figure
we'll
that
let
out.
you know. But also, tomorrow is the last day to register for our Everyday Arches class to go, where you can make some fun, beautiful cards using those Everyday Arches bundles. The class comes with the bundle, the DSP, the gems. You get the white woven ribbon.
Wow.
Wiven. For free, and the make and take supplies, which is like an additional $20. So it's a really awesome deal, to be honest.
Yeah.
And so last day to register for that is going to be tomorrow, and that's what we got going on. So
Awesome.
we're always trying to keep things fun.
And don't forget, it's celebration.
Yeah.
Celebration is a big thing, guys. You
Yeah.
get free stuff, and you get to choose the free item from a list of things. So,
Yeah. Do you happen to have the number for the Thankful Garden bundle?
not for the bundle. I do not.
No, but if you want to shop with us, go to stampybay.com/shop.
But these are
and then
not-
you could just
these
type.
are-
Hold on.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Hold on.
Oh.
Then you can type in Thankful Garden, and it should pop up when it's ready to be go live. Which
Demonstrators can order this now.
Mhm.
However, customers need to wait until March
yes.
to order it.
Yeah. So if you want a heads up of when it's live for customers to order, newsletter. Newsletter. And when you join, you get 5 free tutorials when you join the newsletter. So
it's okay.
so many good things.
It's okay.
Hi, Brittany. We're so glad you're here.
Hi.
She's here again. She caught us live again.
Hey.
So that's what we got for you today.
Shirley, hello from PA. I didn't see that one. Hello.
She's getting caught up on the past hour.
I'm just saying. I was too busy yapping over here.
Well, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Let us know what you think of the card. I think it's stinking adorable.
It's really pretty.
And we will catch you.
Ooh, this would make a good Mother's Day card.
Will you stop?
Sorry.
She doesn't want to stop. Jeez. We will catch you in our next live, which is going to be on Sunday, February 23rd.
Click right here.
20.
Click right there.
I have to do it on this screen.
It's 23.
23?
Well, you just popped it up and it was right there.
Oh, 23. Okay.
Yeah, it's 23.
23.
We'll be back next week.
We will see.
Ooh, and hopefully,
I don't know
if those brackets and stuff will come that quick from IKEA.
Well, hopefully that'll be done, but we're still making progress.
Oh, yeah. This thing right here.
If you stop.
Oh, sorry.
Stop.
It's not working.
Weird thing. Oh my God.
We're still talking.
God, stop it. It's her fault. Okay, guys, we gotta go.
All right, guys.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next Sunday. Don't forget to join the newsletter, Card Swap, Class to Go. Anyway, bye.
Don't forget to like YouTube.
Oh, that's what it is. Subscribe.
Please.
Hey, it's free.
It's free.
It's super free.
Okay, we're going.
Okay, that's it. This time for sure. Bye.
Bye-bye.